So this ship pack, which we'll be playing the next two ships from Mr. Keys. The ship pack is called Type Def by Keys version 72. The last one we played was the Kraken. So that was the slug ship with that crazy glaive biobeam that was super fun. The Prism, look at this one. It's like a rainbow colored rock ship. You disable that sound? Oh, I didn't know you could disable Windows sounds like that. Interesting. Almost looks like an everlasting gobstopper from the original Willy Wonka movie. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Let's see what the Prism's all about. Rock Cruiser Type D, a newly excuse me. A newly invented revolutionary technology allows for all the power of a standard missile launcher without the need for missiles. The ship also sports a standard missile launcher for those who refuse to let go of the past. Leto Chain Laser Missile. Advanced technology combining the benefits of missiles and lasers. 2 power. 12-second charge time. Chain charge cap 6 seconds. 1 shot. 1 damage. Pierces all shields. So this is a Leto that doesn't cost missiles, that gets faster the longer the fight goes. That seems pretty darn good. It's a jigsaw puzzle rock ship, yes. And then a regular Leto. Okay, interesting. So it's slightly slower, but doesn't use missiles. Free Leto and a Leto. All right, we got 2 rock, 2 humans, rock plating to sell. I have a feeling this is going to be very strong. We have Gibbs, right? For the rebellion! Beautiful. Your Gibbs always look great, Mr. Keys. Always looks great. Put Run Rock on weapons so that he'll be immune to fire if any fires get started. This is interesting. This is like having just 2 basic lasers that pierce shields. It's pretty crazy. Pretty interesting build. I was gonna say I need Clone Bay, which we have. Holy, free NG to start the run. Awesome. Wish I had saved that RNG for Harmo no pause runs. Welcome on board, silly device. First jump silly device is always a good sign. This is definitely a ship I think we can get early second shield on as our first upgrade. Exclamation point FTL ship, Gonson. That takes you to thebox.com. Oh, jeez. Yeah, not perfect timing. Wow, the animation on it is interesting. It's like a glowing green missile. I want to pause to look at it. So it's a missile that you colored green to be like the laser, huh? That's crazy. Ryan equals Jamrock. You want to be that guy. All right. Keypad, thank you for the 2 months of Prime subbage. Appreciate that, my friend. It's going to be a very slow run waiting on us to Leto down all their enemies. But hey, at least it gets faster, so that's good. All right, good fight. Alright, Jamrock, huh? But my name is Ryan. Oh well, I guess you will be Jamrock. Alright, that's not enough for shield value. 1 more nebula gets us 12, 11, 10. Yeah, gets us 12, okay. Oh man, 2 powerless fights in a row. Is that a boarding drone? Is an ion intruder into my shields. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I gotta get the weapons offline to be safe then. Okay. If it gets through, I'm gonna want to actually move out here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wow, I'll feel so full of power once I get out of this nebula where I've been out of power the entire fight so far. There's a venting in there. Damn it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Damn it, now I won't have power for my O2 in here. And of course he's effing running after ion intruding over and over. Okay, good. Hold the pilot. This guy I think has a repair drone. It seems like he's repairing very fast. Okay, okay. Oh, man. It feels to me, Mr. Keys, that you have really good ideas and then always err on the side of weak offense on your ship. Because that's how it's felt so far. Apart from the anti-bio glaive beam weapon, all of your ships have like 2 projectiles or need every shot to hit or are just a little slow. So your offense always feels... I don't know, maybe some of your other ships are stronger, but that seems to be a theme for your ship. I haven't fought a single one of your ships where I feel like the weapons are strong except for the glaive beam anti-bio, I think. I'm just too used to OP viewerships. I mean, I play Hard on No Pause 4 days a week, so I'm pretty used to what vanilla weapons are. But it's true. It's true. Viewerships, I am used to them erring on the side of strong weapons because that's my preference. But I don't know, compared to even vanilla FTL ships, the weapons feel often weaker than a lot of the other ships. I mean, balance is hard, so... Ah, Jesus, cloaking and solar flare, okay. Okay. Please don't cloak, please don't cloak. Nice. Level 2 cloak. But you're right, I am spoiled by... Wait, are there no vents on this ship? Oh, there are, okay. They're only... Okay, there they are. I need to end this fight quickly. Bearship's NGB and they're doing fine. If you're gonna pair... This entire mod has like... a lot of ships. I think it's over 20 in this mod. If I have to play 20 ships that are equal in NGB weapon power... I don't know that that's balanced. That is very low weapon power. Now, I've only played like 6 of them so far, so you know, I'm not saying that they're all going to be like that. Hey, look at that. Rock armor blue option. But if you're going to say 20 ships on the level of NGB is balanced, that is... Whew, that's a difficult mod is what that is. I think the next several ships have at the very least more shots. Balancing ships means balancing them for normal mode. I play in hard mode, which is designed to be extra punishing. Yeah, that's the argument a lot of people made about when I played mods and the fact that I'm playing hard mode and things are balanced for normal. The thing is that vanilla FTL is balanced for normal mode too, and a lot of those ships are stronger than these ships. So that's why I'm not completely accepting of that argument. You didn't order them with that intendedly in order played in this order. Yeah, that's true. I know. I'm trying to like not I'm sorry. Am I coming across as overly critical? I'm just... I say what I feel when I play these ships. And how it's been feeling is the ships have been feeling on the low side of weapon power compared to vanilla, so I don't mean to be overly critical. Normal difficulty shouldn't exist, fight me, okay. This guy's gonna start running, isn't he? What's up, Select Tom? How are my hands doing? They're doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I think it's what it is. It's just it feels like the number of projectiles feels low. Although I will say this Leto charge laser, once it's spun up, is insane. It's almost like a mini Vulcan that ignores shields. So this weapon is strong. It just needs to be spun up. So it's like a better. I say better. Gets kind of hard countered by defense drone. So the danger of this ship is defense drone. I almost feel like this ship... Does it get shot down by defense drone, I guess is the question. I'm going to say this ship, instead of rock plating, should have defense scrambler, but... I don't know if this chain laser Leto weird hybrid gets shot down by defense 1 drones or not. No FTL on normal mode. Certain ships are strong, certain ships are less strong. Hard mode proportionally puts more weight on ships' weaknesses. Avi, I feel like you're arguing that FTL hard difficulty is easier than it is what it sounds like you're saying. I don't know. If it weren't for normal, you might have given up before you got good enough to play hard. Now, looking back, you just need to up your defenses, maybe get a defense scrambler. Yeah. And when you say on vanilla FTL, certain ships are strong, certain ships are less strong, I would argue there's nothing less strong about Zoltan C. It's just a weak ship. Sugarcoating it and say it's less strong, it's weak. Even on normal difficulty, I think the weakest ships in the game are still weak, not just less strong. Feels like a little sugarcoating to say Fed C is less strong. I don't know. I haven't played normal in so long, so maybe I'm not remembering what normal mode is. But I think there's still some ships on normal difficulty that are still really ridiculously hard. Like Stealth B is probably still really tough to get consistent wins on normal difficulty. You played FTL through on hard mode and you got kicked in the nuts way too much. That's I'd say that's the normal FTL experience, yeah. Hard to go difficult, but supposed to kick you in the nuts. Complaining that it does seems weird to you. Okay. Then maybe you shouldn't watch my stream, because that's what I do when I lose games. I complain about every game I ever play ever. If I'm not winning, I'm complaining. So that's kind of like watching football and saying, I don't know why these people are so violent all the time. I think they should be less violent and just be nice to each other. I mean, it's part of football, and for me, video games, raging is part of video games, so this might not be the right stream for you, I'm sorry to say, if you don't like my raging and criticizing and being very high... What's the word? I am passionate about winning.
What the hell, man?
I am very passionate about being successful. Okay, alright, so you're liking the ship coloration, reminds you of Play-Doh. Nice. Watching me get salty at FTL is your favorite thing? Okay, okay then. Yeah. Then why do you think it's weird when I get salty? I don't know. Audio clips prove my point. Yes, yes they do. It's a Crayola rock ship, that's right. On viewership day, certain factors are different. Yeah, that's true. And part of the reason I probably complain more than I should have when I have weak ships on viewership day is this is my relaxation day. This is my day to recover from FTL BS. So if the ship feels a little weak, I'm gonna comment on it. Did we just fight a defense drone one there? I don't know. And this ship isn't even that weak compared to some of the others. It doesn't make an explosion when hitting enemy ships like lasers on this Leto, so you don't think it'll get shut down by defense drones. Missiles have hard-coded explosions like a bomb on hit. Compare the hits of your mod Leto to normal Leto. That's true. It's not making the Rand rages at missile sound when my Leto chain laser hits. I'm gonna... Man, I see the defense scrambler. I'd have to sell one of these to get it, though. No, I don't want to sell either of these. So... I'm just gonna get backup battery here. You don't get why Captain's Edition is so hyper-focused on drones, huh? Alright, safe fight is safe. That's true. RPG, you've hard-coded your mod that anything considered to be a missile, when it makes an missile explosion sound, has the chance for the rage thing. So that makes me think that this chain Leto isn't a missile for defense drone considerations either. I guess we'll just have to wait and see once we get a defense drone fight. What's the most fun balanced FTL mod? Hyperspace I wouldn't put in the same list as like Arsenal Supremacy, because hyperspace is not modding content.
Fuck you, man.
Like adding new content, it's just providing tools. My opinion on most balanced is SMPK Insurrection by Slow Rider X Corp. That's my opinion. That's why I played it more than any other fully reworked mod on my channel. And even, you know, though I say that, the later updates, the second iteration of it, started feeling to get on the harder side, closer to Captain's Edition, with the nerfs to hacking, the buffs to the enemy flagship, and maybe some of the weapon changes. But the original SMPK Insurrection, to me, was one of the best balanced full rework mods, in my opinion. Sound pools aren't the same as other stuff. It's just that when you hit enemy ships with normal Leto, explosion animation plays. Your mod Leto doesn't have explosion animation. Only possible on non-missile stuff. Okay. Yeah, Insurrection is the one that I found the most balanced. I recommend it. I very much enjoyed SMPK Insurrection. Played every ship in both versions of the mod.
Oh goddamn, you shitty game.
Okay, good. Does that pull the pilot? Good.
FTL, I don't know why you don't want to have friends.
So basically we hit everything except piloting, so that he never goes back to piloting and recharge his, damn it, his running away bull shenanigans. Good. This guy has level 2 piloting guaranteed. He dodged while there was nobody on piloting. Of course, anytime we talk about balance in FTL, it's always a double-edged sword. Like, what even is the definition of balance in FTL when the vanilla game was designed to be as hard as possible? It's hard. It's such a nebulous concept. NG or rock blue option. So many choices. Let's do rock this time. I don't know if there's any difference in the reward there. I can't remember. I'm relaxing now, yes. Once I got the second shield and I'm seeing how powerful this Leto is. Wow, backup battery hack is actually fairly punishing here. Nice, good breach. Mondays are fun days. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be my recovery day from hard mode no pause shenanigans. Balance is about giving the player choices. One best choice is no choice at all. True. And I think my main issue with Multiverse, even though I think it's an amazing mod, is that there's so much in it. If you have infinite choices, choice is an illusion, right? Like, how do you ever make a choice when you have infinite choices? And the amount of stuff in Multiverse is what I become, what is it, like choice paralysis or something, where I can't make any choice because there's too many things to choose from. Although I don't want to turn this into a Multiverse bashing stream, so I don't know why I keep using Multiverse as a example of things that I have a hard time with or problems with in modding community. For Captain's Edition balances when player gets kicked with steel boots in the nuts and takes free damage to the whole sector due to acidic nebula. The classic study with the ice cream flavor choices. People regret their choice the more choices there are. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like if you have so many choices that you don't know if you've made a right choice, makes you more likely to regret the choice that you did make or something. I don't know. You're always wondering, could I have done something different that would have been better, I guess. Was that buyer's remorse? From what you saw, Multiverse pushes you towards a specific build even more than vanilla does, whilst also having RNG death ships be a hard-coded fight to end you. Yeah. Sadly, I think I pretty much agree with that. There was that one ship that if I randomed it in Sector 2, I think I literally couldn't kill them with certain starting builds. Wasn't it some weird elite ship you could fight as early as Sector 2? Or maybe that was in... I don't know. There's probably a ship like that in multiple mods, but maybe there was one like that in SMP Insurrection too. I don't remember. Yeah, exactly. If you have too many options, you can never select the best. Yeah. Alright, I can get cloaking, hacking, and mind control on this ship. No weapons here. I do want to get a weapon to go with this Leto. What works with this Leto? Chain Leto, I mean. The non-missile using one damaged missile. I feel like it's going to be hard to find synergy in weapons with this weapon, as cool as it's being early game. Captain's Edition ASB, which is called PDS. Wrecks your ship. The ship wins the most meh reward from the whole pack. Alright. That was said, for those who aren't seeing chat, that was said by the creator of the ship, so not dissing the ship. I think Hollow stopped playing Multiverse because of a certain elite fight that could show up in Sector 4 that was impossible. Ancient dreadnoughts are stupidly overpowered. I mean, I could just get hacking like I'm playing vanilla. Getting this plus the Leto chain gonna take a while. I guess hacking to hack their engines while my Leto gets a couple shots off is the synergy, maybe? I'm a little unsure how to use this Leto chain laser, because its synergies are other shield bypassing weapons, but I don't have enough missiles to make use of those shield bypassing missiles. forever unless I get like an explosive replicator. But then explosive replicator does nothing for the Leto chain weapon. Baxus, thank you for the 21 months of Prime Subbage. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah. Okay.
Death by 1,000 fucking missiles.
I've dodged 0 missiles so far. Good start. Come on, missile, go down.
What the heck?
There we go. And we got our own dodge. Beautiful. Does this have fire chance? It does. There's some potential crew kill opportunities, but not when they have double NG on a Zoltan shield missile ship. Never keeping anything down on this ship. All right, we got our engines and piloting trained once. That's nice. Wow, I guess we're having a discussion about balance versus difficulty now in chat. Okay. Ooh, all right. If I get one nebula jump, I do get an extra jump. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. I kind of want to go 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, is that a burst laser 2 running away? It is. With hacking, not my damn weapons. Okay. Ooh, that is kind of a sketchy hack too, though. Okay. Okay, didn't block my laser. Now I can't run. We had good dodges there. Very nice. You have more beef with events in those mods that disable your jump away button, huh? Okay. Although, what I will say about modding a fight in such a way where you're requiring the player to jump away 90% of the time probably means that that fight is not balanced for the sector in which it can appear. Maybe if you run away 50% of the time you hit that ship, it's balanced. But if the ship fight that is in that can spawn in a sector is so strong that 90% of the time the player's build just has to run, I feel like there's a balance issue with that design. Or maybe that is difficulty, I don't know, balance or difficulty. Whatever it is, it's too difficult for the sector it appears in. To me, that is either difficulty or balance, I don't know. It's hard, those two things feel a little intertwined in FTL. Okay, man, let's search. We got Clone Bay, beautiful. Free human cloning on top of our free stuff. Alright, 69 scrap. I guess I'm just looking for the OP weapons, which there are, I think there are a decent number of extra fun OP weapons in this mod too. None of these are them. Swarm Missile's the best other missile probably for this. Man, are we gonna do another double missile ship here? I don't have a great route here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be a dive, so I gotta go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like. And do I actually go swarm missile and go Leto chain with swarm missile? Great one with Zoltan C the other day. Thank you, Zoopy. It's a very challenging run. But it was in the middle of a streak, and we got a win on my own streak killer, so I was happy about it. Okay, I'm gonna buy that swarm. I might need to be keeping a lookout for a explosive replicator. But what I will say is I think the other reason last run I felt like I could do the missile thing is we had Explosive Replicator from the beginning and had more missiles to start. 3 hours of intense, interesting gameplay on that run. They might be the enjoyable ones, but they're to watch. The enjoyable ones to watch, but they are the stressful and exhausting ones to play out, that's for sure. Those are the runs that make me, after the stream ends, just go on my bed and crash for like 20 minutes. Just be like, oh my god, my brain. My brain. Wants to explode with runs like that. Oh my god, I hate this goddamn event. Running away. I mean, not running away, but free boarding plus a damn ASB. I hate this freaking event. Alright, at least we don't take an ASB from it. I should at least give you something for this. There's probably a blue option for that jump that I just don't ever have. Because it don't make my mind explode as much as Baba Is You. It's a different kind of mind explosion than Baba Is You, I'd say. I'm gonna hack their missiles. Bleedy deep deep bleep bleep. Good. Beep beep beep. If I do this, will that pull you? No, you have a second guy repairing. Oh, I think that's a 2 damage missile with how long it took him to repair that. Well, I only did 1 damage though, so.
Death by 1,000 fucking
No,
missiles,
that's a Leto. Because I don't want to say that playing the Zoltan Sea run that we had the other day is less exhausting than playing Baba Is You. But after playing Baba Is You, feels like less of a beatdown. It's more like a I'm not smart enough for this game or something. Whereas FTL feels like, oh man, that's just non-stop punishment for for 6 hours straight or whatever. Puzzle games for you are usually the sort that get too smart for you at some point, usually, and you never finish them. Yeah. Okay. All right, 11 jolt parts. See if we get the bomb offline. Okay, good. Okay. We still haven't fought a ship with a defense 1 drone, so I'm still unsure if Leto is shot down by that or not. It would be weird to have a weapon that bypasses all shields that defense drone 1 doesn't shoot down, though. I feel like that would be slightly weird. Alright, I hope he doesn't start running. Level 2 piloting, now we know. Oh, his frickin' dodges. Okay, that's a breach, that's good. Okay, now slow down the repair. I did not mean to move my guy out of weapons. Why the hell did I do that? Okay, good. He's not running. Good. You're also unsure if the defense 1 shoots it down because this is the third ship you made. Okay. Well, it's a cool idea for a weapon. I am unsure how well it'll scale because of my inability to think of how to synergize this with other weapon types. Oh, you are sure, RPG. Just because of... You're sure because of the explosion animation. I didn't know that that was 100% sureness. Sureness based on that criteria. I thought you said you're pretty sure earlier. The projectile is considered a laser because of the explosion animation. Is it because it's that red circle instead of something else? I'll be honest, I don't look at explosion animations enough to really understand what's different about that from the Leto. The real missile Leto. I don't want to fire one just to see it right now because I don't want to waste my missiles. Missile type weapons explode like bombs on hit and you cannot remove that. Ah. On your run, Mr. Keith, you used it as a free extra damage or sell it later. You didn't find it to combo well with anything. Yeah, I'm seeing that it's not going to combo well with lasers because it's going to bypass shields, so it won't bring them down. And it won't combo with missiles because, well, nothing really combos with missiles. Missiles are usually a standalone, bypass their shields kind of weapon. Alright, well, these are ships that can do no damage to us, so that's pretty nice. And I should be able to crew kill this if I don't kill this guy off. Treat this like vanilla, where we get him low but let him run. Good. Go board a second time, then we'll finish off that guy. No clone or even heal bay to worry about. Exclamation point FTL ship. It's the one that's in the title. I put the title in the stream every single time we do viewership day. It's the command that if you want to submit things, that's the place where you can download where they've been submitted to, or let you know where I put all those ships. Okay, so this should finish it. Nice. We kill a human, get a human. Not sure that that's a good deal. I used to just straight whisper all mods that you never used, yeah. Not everybody creates a new ship every single week like you, RPG. Alright, do I want to do a weapon upgrade so I can use the swarm against 2 shield ships? Or do I want to just get level 2 hacking? Yeah, I do want to do this. He's gonna shut down my engines. Okay. I didn't see that missile over there. Okay, didn't hit my weapons at least. We're gonna do a double shot here.
FTL, I don't know why you don't want to have friends.
Come on, can I get another missile before the cloaking, please?
Why? He dodged every fucking
Damn it. He hacks my engine, I hack his engines, and I still take 16 extra damage because he just gets to have cloaking plus his free frickin' hacking that he just gets to have. Finally, the damn missile's down. Nope, and it's back up. Come on. F your missiles, dude. Freaking cheating ass enemy with free hack plus cloaking plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weapon power plus 4 crew. Ugh, goddamn hacking plus cloaking plus missile ships, man. Just check the code. The chain Leto is a laser. Okay, that's good. That is good. Some people amass a large stockpile of ships over a month or so, somewhat unhealthy. For the first time you're going to give me a ship and commented on YouTube to find out how to give them. Wow, how long ago was that now? It's got to be a couple years now. Aside from NG, what is the species that provides the most blue options? I'm pretty sure the true answer to that is Lanius. But the problem with that is that the Lanius blue options are almost all in abandoned and are often avoiding fights, so they're not really valuable blue options in my opinion. I think Slug might have a lot, but they're kind of similar in that a lot of them are in Slug sectors. My favorite crew after NG for blue options is Rock, because they seem to be the most widespread blue options that cover blue options NGs don't have, that can save your crew and gain you scrap. So my order of crew preference to have for blue options is NG first, Rock second, and maybe Lanius or Slug third. Zoltan's got one or two, but doesn't seem like enough to really consider as useful. At least 2 years since you started sending ships. It's amazing, RPG. Still in awe of how consistent and amazing your ship creation is. In awe. Come on, get the missile offline. Nice.
Fucking missiles, man.
What is this link? Oh, a new concept. A butterfly with a... I don't know what kind of halberd weapon that is. Interesting. Is that the latest new race you're working on? I'm trying to not use missiles with this swarm missile, even though I'm going full missile mode. Nice, good dodges. It's more of a character you're fit for a fiction. Their lance can drain life force with one end, while the other gives... what, life force? Even if there were a store over there, I couldn't get it, so the only extra jump I'm seeing is here, and here. I'm just gonna go 1, 2. I've already seen that that's not one. Alright, so we'll go here and here. So I'm looking for a store for... Man, I'm kind of regretting buying the swarm missile now, to be honest. Only 7 missiles and I bought a swarm missile, although I had a few more when I bought it. The lance can take or give life force. Okay. 13 for doors. It's not a bad deal. Don't want to be spending scrap on doors right now. I guess I'll take it. It saves me 12 scrap, I think. No, doors are normally 35, right? Yeah, 20, 25, and 35, I think. So I think that just saved me even more than I said, whatever number I just said. Quest marker, a secret base. Okay, I might not be able to hit both of these doors and the quest marker. I mean, I'm really just looking for a flak one, as usual. Looking for a flak one or some other OP weapon in this mod. Okay, that's... okay. I mean, if I get another weapon that's good with the heavy laser... Like I have a weird anti-synergy going on with my weapons. I guess I can like maybe shoot shields with Leto and then follow up with heavy laser after we do our first volley or something. I think we just skip this door. So this is 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, something like that. Rock crew free options. Like this is a perfect example of one of the good extra blue options Rock gives. Now I kind of do want to go to the store, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't look like we can hit the store in the quest still. And I really want to hit this quest because I think this is like either secret Federation base or hidden Federation base or some good base. This guy can't do damage to us. So, swap heavy laser. Try to Leto his shields down far enough for our heavy laser to be able to hit. You know what? Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do one volley of the swarm missile, full swarm missile into the shields.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Dodges.
Triple dodges. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. That's an NGB. You're right. This ship is NGB. Okay, good. At least it's not the NG repairing. All right, one more hit will do it, and I can hit cloaking, hopefully. Good. Perfect. That is an okay deal. We don't accept okay deals here. No okay deals, only OP deals. Alright, so this is a store, an extra store, huh? Okay, alright, actually that is great. I can sell this that I wanted to go to the other store to sell. The problem is that this store actually kind of sucks. There's nothing else useful unless I want to go stealth weapons or something. I can just get like one repair, call it good. A flak 1, burst laser 2, that's kind of what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. The OP weapons to go with my heavy laser. Holy shnikes. Hidden Federation space dock, free repair. Oh, I just wasted 2 scrap on repair, but that's fine. Let's go to level 2 hacking. Not to go into sector 4. With these not amazing weapons. I might need to get this swarm missile online soon. Okay, his offense pretty bad. Repair drone though. Double fire, that's great. Might need to hack this guy's shield with a repair drone. We know he has no value point in shields based on the fact that his stuff went down instantly. Perfect. That pulls the pilot. Great. Again, an okay deal. But we don't take okay. Only OP. Learn to be OP. Yo, dog, learn to be OP. Okay. There is an extra store. I have 65, which is exactly enough to get a flak. So we go there. Do I have 3 jumps? I actually do have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Heavy laser greatly sped up that fight? Yeah. This guy, I was about to say can't do damage, but with the beam drone he can start fires. He might be unable to do damage. Depending on where the fire starts and how quickly we can put it out. Like that might actually do damage there. Alright. You got your 1 damage from your fire drone. Well done. Another almost NGB. With 2 shots. Holy shnikes, that's a good reward though. That was an OP reward. I can power that right now if I want to, actually. We have a store that I can sell that for a flak, though, if they have a flak, which I would love to get. Long-range scanners are great. These weapons are, they're, that's what they are. Okay, I'm gonna get the scanners, because I love them. That's the 3rd pike beam offers, or really? I could hack shields for pike beam. Pike beam is just so slow. Or so is ion bomb, but ugh, I don't love any of these choices. I'm gonna skip, man. I'm gonna skip. You love swarm missile? I don't, because this right here. If it wasn't so easy to run out of missiles, I will say I think it's the second or third best missile in the game, but that's not saying much. You didn't say it's good, just that you like it. Okay, all right. I'm telling you why I don't like it. All right, I could sell, again, I could sell a swarm or an ion bomb for a flak. All right, burst laser 1. Also buy a slug for blue options in slug sector. Ugh. Like, I'm almost wondering if I should sell the Leto for the basic laser and start hacking shields, but this is 1 damage that bypasses shields every 6 seconds once it's fully spun up, so 50 plus 50 is 100. So I think if I sell both of these, I can do this. So now we got that guy firing, bypassing stuff, and then we're burst laser, heavy laser is the rest of our volley. I do need to get level 202 for this sector, and now I need power, but I think I like this better. And I can hack weapons with this build, I feel like. Free stuff? Oh, this should be Abadoth. Making comfortable get you Abadoth. Clone Bay get you a slug? Oh, okay, it was an NG. For some reason I thought that was always a slug. Alright, well, I missed out on the Abadoth quest. Sad. Sad day for Mr. Abadoth. Just realized this ship reminds you of the final battle with Bowser in Super Mario 64, same color scheme. Got a lot of people commenting about the color. I do like the color scheme. Over here. Good dodges for him. Nice. Burst laser 2 are off right as it's about to fire. Perfect timing. Perfect, I say. I think you might be the second person who's mentioned it in relation to a Super Mario thing. Was the other person like Rainbow Road on Super Mario Kart or something? I forget what the other person sort of reminded them of, but... Okay, so we do that. We got our shield. We get our level 202. I probably skip this other store because I spent all my scrap. Attack the ship. Yep, I'm gonna hack the weapons. Ooh, my dodge is already maxed. That's nice. Well, I've been meaning to ask. Anybody know how much, how much Baldur's Gate is going for? Is it the full $60 3 AAA or $70 AAA game title? Not title. Price? I do need to spend the chunk of change for that one. Probably this week at some point. It is? Okay, that's what I assumed. It should be for all I've been hearing about it, I think. How good it is. Just always a little to spend that much money, but it's worth. Definitely need to be getting that amazing game that I'll probably eventually stream. Man, I think this is almost a crew kill, but we're running around. I think I would have had to hit 02 or something. It was 60 last time you checked? Okay, that's not as bad as like it being 70 or 80 or what was it? Was it Diablo 3 that was 80? Or Diablo 4 that was 80? Something that came out recently that was like more expensive than everything else. There's DLC. Wait, didn't it just come out? How is there already DLC? Why'd it be 60 for the game and DLC for $10 when the game literally came out last month? Because money. Yeah, but like, what's the... What? Diablo 4 was 70 for the lower end. The ultimate was $100. The DLC is just the deluxe edition? I don't know if I understand what the DLC is. DLC means when it's literally a game that just came out. Is it like gonna give you future upgrades or something if you get that version? As like future DLC if you spend the $70 now or something like that? Perkibu, thank you for the Prime game. Appreciate that. No, that's a new Prime sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the randoms. That's what I'm supposed to say around here. Welcome to the randoms. You were watching on YouTube, and I mentioned the Prime sub there, so you had to come and do it. Nice. Great job, past Rand. Present Rand's gonna remind everybody in chat, if you have a Prime sub you haven't used, I wouldn't mind it. It helps support stream, so thank you. Do what Perkibu does. Stuff in game, no story content. So it sounds like the DLC extra $10 is like cosmetic type stuff, right? That's fine. I wouldn't get. I'm cool with that. Selling cosmetics for extra money is, I think, how games should monetize, because it gives the player the option. It doesn't punish them if they're poor, you know. It doesn't punish them in game performance, I guess. Shut off my. Okay, this is worrying radiation. You know what? I'm not actually going to use my hacking here, so I'm going to do this. And vent them. And worrying radiation, I think, is one of those events where crew killing does nothing extra. Oh man, I might take damage for it. Being greedy with my stuff. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we're good, we're good. It would give you the soundtrack. If you like music, that might be worth it. I do like music, but I don't listen to video game soundtracks for fun. I don't... It's gonna sound weird. I don't listen to music for fun. The only time I listen to music is when I'm in my car and have the radio on. When I play games, I always have the game music on, or the music from a show I'm watching. I don't just have music playing in the background. So many people are like, oh, I have music when I work out, or I go jog and have music. I sit on the bus, I listen to music. I don't really do any of that stuff, so buying soundtracks is not something I'll often do. I did buy the FTL soundtrack, but that wasn't even because I was going to listen to it for fun. It was because I needed to for a mod that somebody, the Biohazard, or somebody set up for me. But FTL is one of the best soundtracks of all time, so I definitely don't feel bad about buying that soundtrack. It's some dive skins, an outfit for looks, some artwork on the soundtrack. Basically, if you like the game and want to give more, yeah. Back to YouTube Street. Good luck. Thanks for content. My pleasure, Perkaboo, and thank you again for the sub. That really helps. That is a decent weapon system. I'm going to hack it. Diablo 4 has 3 tiers. Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 did 2. The base game is $70. Deluxe is $90. Has cosmetics and a fancy horse. Ultimate $100 adds deluxe plus battle pass. Post-game content is a battle pass which has extra stories, quests, events, cosmetics for those who want that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been kind of not a fan of any of Blizzard's monetization for a while now, so I doubt I'll ever get Diablo 4. Unless the game becomes amazing a year from now when they've added a lot of content, the game doesn't seem worth what it costs. Because the other thing about it is Battle Pass is something you have to refresh every season. Is that right? Is that right? I think you have to get a Battle Pass for every new season, which, yeah, it's more content, but when the base game costs as much as it already does, I just feels greedy. New Battle Pass you have to buy every season. I mean, I shouldn't, but I compare it to Path of Exile, which has been out for frickin' years, and you get more content for a free-to-play game. Path of Exile, I think, is one of the best values for free-to-play game like I've ever played. The value is so good, I've actually spent money to support it, because I think their monetization is really well done. You have to buy Battle Pass if you don't want to. It's literally just cosmetics. I thought you had to... I thought I heard you had to have the Battle Pass if you want to play the new seasonal content. Is that not right? I thought if you want to play, you know, new class they add in the... Well, I don't know that they'll do at new class, but like if they add new story content or new item types that you had to get the Battle Pass. Am I wrong about that? You can play the seasons for free without the Battle Pass. Okay, all right. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was then. Yeah, Battle Pass lets you skip the grind. Oh, okay. So it's pay to skip is what it is. Gotcha. Not a big fan of that, but okay. You think the base Diablo 4 game is already overpriced? I agree. Let's see. So the Slug wants us to save us. The double reward is Mantis. So attack the Mantis. The Zoltan. Oh, my triple bomber Batman. Holy shnikes. That is... You can see it's 3 different timing on weapons, so it's 3 different bombs, too. Okay. This is a Mantis bomber that's not actually a Mantis bomber. It's terrifying, this ship, actually. Okay. You can earn the Battle Pass content you think, but you have to start a new character. That's fine with me. To me, starting a new character every time they release a new season is like how it should be done. Some people don't like that, but that's how Path of Exile works in a lot of seasonal games, so I don't really care too much about that, unless it's like a 60-hour campaign you have to do every time. Finish them off. Like, I'll start a new character every Path of Exile season because that's how it's designed, and it's what? 10 to 15 hours at most, maybe, to get to endgame content, so that doesn't bug me having to start a new character. I know, invent a problem and sell a solution. Battle Pass means you get cosmetics during the season that you wouldn't get otherwise. You can skip the campaign if you've completed it once at any time in the game. Okay, so you don't need the Battle Pass to skip? Then why do people say the... I don't know. Maybe I'm getting conflicting information here. I feel like the Diablo 4 campaign might be longer than... it's probably longer than Path of Exile campaign, though, so that's might be more skippable if it's longer, which... One thing that Blizzard still does do really pretty darn well is tell a decent story and have really good cutscenes and stuff, so... Way more story to the Diablo campaign than there ever has been for the Path of Exile story, that's for sure. Okay. This is a decent dive sector if I want to dive, and I might want to, even without cloaking. It's a nebula dive. Campaign was worth it to play once, but you're so glad all your new characters can skip it after that, yeah. Well, I guess that would, to me, would depend on what the end game content is. If the campaign is tedious and boring, then yeah, I wouldn't want to do it again. Again, I'm comparing it to Path of Exile a lot, which I probably shouldn't do, but Path of Exile campaign is basically just the same levels you play when you get to maps anyway. So doing the content, the campaign is basically the same as doing the end game. I mean, it's an action RPG. The gameplay is always the same. The only reason I'd want to skip content is to get to the end game build quicker or something. What's up, Shinobi-1? It's good to see you, my friend. You're no longer Shinobi-1. Glad to hear it. Or see it. Campaign was worth it to play once. I wonder... I mean... I guess maybe if... Is there a lot of, like, unskippable cutscenes or... unnecessary grind in the campaign? I guess I'm just unsure of why you wouldn't want to play the campaign multiple times. Being able to skip the campaign means you can level up faster because you can do whatever you want for experience. So if you're playing the campaign, you can't do whatever you want. You have to do the campaign, I guess. I thought one of the big draws for Diablo 4 is you can do whatever you want anytime. I guess that's unless you're doing the campaign. You just looked it up. Paid Diablo 4 Battle Pass gives you cosmetics, cosmetic abilities, skips Battle Pass grind tiers. I don't know what a tier is. Mount and an emote. The free Battle Pass gives you limited Battle Pass tiers and the story quest. Okay. Some stuff is locked if you don't finish the campaign. Okay. Alright, I keep trying to save drone parts, but I feel like I don't really need to save drone parts that much, so just shoot this here. Okay. Battle Pass tiers give you cosmetic items, etc. Rewards for the grind. Okay. One tier is a reward, which is a cosmetic. I don't know. The whole, like, tiers of seasonal passes and loot boxes and daily rewards, like, that whole thing just that whole gaming monetization style leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And I know it's what modern gaming is. I just ugh. It's like, make good content and I'll buy your game and play it, but the battle pass shenanigans and let's go shield value point here. Yeah, I guess I'm an old gamer, I guess. I don't know, man. I guess that just means I'm an old gamer. I guess if you're a young gamer, that just is modern gaming, so you are used to it, and that's just what gaming is now. It's the Korean... Was it gacha gaming? I don't even know what gacha means, but I hear that term thrown around a lot. The fear of missing out, FOMO stuff. It's just, ugh. It's modern mobile gaming is what that is, that monetization, and it's just what all gaming's going toward, and it's just, ugh. Season Pass DLC. Pay now for DLC you might get later. I know, right? You just like it and wish it wasn't there, but it's really not that bad in Diablo 4. Gacha is like Genshin Impact. Nichi. The way you see it, there have been enough games the past 30 years to keep you busy for the rest of your life. You'll leave the battle passes to the kiddos. Alright, well, we are diving, so let's go ahead and get the third shield for the dive. I'll most likely just hack weapons and dive here. Well, I don't like that, Jarek, because if new games that are awesome come out, I want to play them. The problem is their monetization makes me never want to give money to these companies that choose to do monetization this way. But I guess I'm an old gamer or something. Alright, do we get out before taking damage? That would be lovely. I think we take one missile here. Just don't hit my piloting, please. Good dodge, man. This is looking like a damageless dive. That missile. Come on, hack. Got it just in time. Beautiful. Alright, clean dive is clean. Slug or Uncharted? Slug's better, but it's more dangerous. Better for scrap. Yeah, I guess I'll go Slug. You're just playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the next 2 years? Just play that for next 10 years, yeah. Nice, Nietzsche. Me and Sugar talking about potentially playing a little co-op with that. I haven't bought it yet, but I need to. I've been hearing so many good things about it. Watched a review where it was 10 out of 10. And everybody's talking about how amazing it is. More dangerous scrap. That's right. It's more dangerous and it's more scrap. So it's more dangerous scrap. So we already have a level 2 O2 upgrade. Trying to save up for cloaking or mind control next. My thing is that I really, really, really want to play a good MMO. And don't know if there's ever going to be another good one to come out, to be honest. I want one to come out, and I'm hoping Ashes of Creation will be a good one, but it just may never happen. There might just not be another good MMO ever that will capture the magic of original WoW, or my first days in EverQuest, or what else is an MMO that's just been amazing that I played forever and ever and ever. Like when I first played Rift, it was very good. You got that itch, and Wrath of Lich King will be over soon. Yeah, right now I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm having a good time with it. And I'm glad I'm playing it. But, nice, recruit. Elder Scrolls Online is a modern MMO, and daily rewards, daily grinds, seasonal events, daily PvP, bonus rewards, like all this stuff that just feels like artificial stuff to, you know, that's FOMO. That's fear of missing out. That is exactly, I mean, it's like, oh good, I get to do something, but once I'm done with those things, it's like, well, anything else I do won't be as good rewards, so I kind of don't want to play anymore, or play my alt or something. It doesn't feel like you're incentivized to work on one character, to make him super powerful. Feels like all the incentive is to just get on the treadmill and do your daily grind. It just doesn't feel like the progress is what I want it to be. I don't know. Again, it probably just means I'm an old gamer. Oops. Oh god. I hope I'm not about to get glaived in the face. Okay, we're good, we're good. And this is a crew kill. If I do this. There we go. Diablo 4 had 9,000 people making a 6 or 7 out of 10 game. Larian had over 400 people making a 10 out of 10 game. What was the time frame? I feel like you got to take in the time frame though. Try to get into Lost Ark, you just couldn't do it. Yeah, Lost Ark, I feel like Lost Ark is the epitome of what bad Korean mobile game monetization is. Because it's got a lot of... I played a little bit in the beta, and I saw the cash store, and I was like, there's no way I'm spending any time in this game. The gameplay was, like, okay, but if I'm going to play a Lost Ark type game, I'll play Path of Exile or Diablo. But yeah, I feel like your comparison's a little... leaves out a couple of details, Gary. Like, I feel like Diablo 4 was made in less time than Larian. From what I've heard, Baldur's Gate 4 has been, or 3 has been in development for a long time. But maybe it's the same as Diablo 4, I don't actually know. No surrender, you cheaty slugs. But I will say that I bet you the people at Larian are way more passionate about making their game than the Lacta Blizzard team is about churning out their next cash cow game. At least that's how it seems from the outside. You wouldn't say Baldur's Gate 3 is 10 out of 10 from what you saw, but it's certainly fun, more 8 out of 10. Well, I've only watched one review on it, and that one review has said 10 out of 10, and I haven't played it yet, so this is secondhand knowledge. Or secondhand description of what I've been hearing from everybody about the game. Your biggest problem with D4 is that the world feels static. Hold on, I'll read the rest of that in a second. Alright, I still don't have cloaking. Oh, I have a Zoltan in here that, excuse me, hasn't moved out of piloting. Okay, I'm allowed to pause. These dodges are really good, and I don't have cloaking, man. Come on. Everything at weapons. Okay, double fire. Still gets another missile off. Okay, we dodged at least. Good job, Neo. Good dodges. Good, so let's do this now. The world is static. The dungeons are procedurally generated, but they don't feel that way. It's normally a few connected loops. We're trying to make it a massive online game. They killed the spirit of what made the older Diablo so much fun to play over and over again. I got the feeling, I got that feeling even in Diablo 3, where the procedurally generated didn't feel any different. I don't know if that's... Even Path of Exile suffers a bit from that. Like, procedurally generated dungeons in modern action RPGs feel not that different anymore. Some of them are, but a lot of them, it's like when you go through the story of Path of Exiles every time, it's like, I always know which direction I need to go to get to the next area. And I don't know if Diablo 4 suffers from something similar. And I feel like I've experienced that in a lot of action RPGs in the last few years. I want to have enough for cloaking at all times. Don't think we know for sure how long D4 was being developed. Oh, is it one of those things where there was always a secret project until they announced it? D4, the overworld, is 100% static, but the dungeons have some slight variations. Yeah, I would have a feeling that that would not feel very procedural. I have a feeling. Okay, well, I've vented too many dudes here. I swear I moved somebody in here. Apparently my micro is worse when I'm allowed to pause or something. Alright, well, left you at 1 health. Not exactly what I was hoping to do. Alright, I don't want to refresh my dudes, so I'm going to just upgrade my hacking, my clone bay here, I think. Although there's my store, we'll get extra jumps before it. It's got some issues with storytelling. Your character's just a John Doe. It misses the mark of a lot of D&D mechanics. It's got some of those weird Divinity issues with let's make the ground lava. You don't expect to enjoy it, but find yourself liking it a lot more than you thought you would. Well, you almost seem on the opposite side, Jarek, of everyone else. Everyone else was expecting it to be the next big thing, and when it's really good, say it is the next big thing. It sounds like you weren't expecting much and are pleasantly surprised, which almost sounds like you're the opposite way, which is you're jaded negatively, while the people who are really looking forward to it were jaded positively. Wow, 100% dodge. That's what I get from what you just said. Good dodges, man. What do you mean by your character's a John Doe? I think I'd prefer that over you're the savior of the galaxy. Like, one thing I will say about Elder Scrolls Online is everybody is running at you all the time to do all the quests because you are the savior of everything. But everybody in the world is also the savior of everything, so it doesn't feel like you're a savior of anything. I would almost rather be a John Doe than I am the savior of the galaxy. Everybody give me your quests because I'm the only one who can do anything in this world at all. Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 had these massive open dynamic dungeons, twists and turns and levels. Diablo 3 started down the path of the community game. Diablo 4 completed Diablo's path to gaming purgatory and has fully joined the dark side. Just play Final Fantasy XI. You will never run out of stuff to do, even with all the quality of life stuff they added. So yeah, you're hoping for a new good MMO. Maybe Ashes of Creation won't be a dumpster fire. Don't know. Yeah. I'm hoping, but it's hard to get too excited after the dumpster fire of non-stop bad MMOs we've had for so long, it seems. Or non-stop mediocre might be the better word. Final Fantasy XI was your first MMO? I thought 14 was the big Final Fantasy one. Why are we talking about 11? Is 11 the new hotness? I hope I'm not about to lose a bunch of crew from this. Okay, I'm just cycling my crew to keep them alive here. Okay, we're just gonna end this so I don't screw this up. Okay, we're gonna refresh some crew here. Alright, human, you get vented. Alright, that almost got really bad. Play that safe and not lose my entire ship of crew right now. 14 was a recreation of 11. 11 was the hardcore one. Okay. I never got big into either of those, and my main issue with the Final Fantasy games is the leveling process of the Final Fantasy MMO was basically a single-player Final Fantasy game that you couldn't skip non-stop talking quest boringness. So I never got, I don't even think I ever got 2/3 of the way to max level characters. I was like, if I wanted to play this, I'll just play another better Final Fantasy game. Why are you forcing me to do all this boring story, cutscene, non-stop, dramatic junk that I don't care about? I want to play a game and do interesting mechanics and boss fights and stuff. You lost 3 years of your life to Final Fantasy 11. Alright. Oh man, no cloaking, no mind control. What are these stores, man? They're trash tier is what they are. I'm gonna buy the drone parts. Trash tier stores. Not a big fan of the Final Fantasy MMO. Every time I tried it, I'm just like, oh, they have a bard. I play it, and I'm like, well, I don't get to do any fun bard things because I'm sitting here watching cutscenes for 30 minutes while I go from quest to quest. That was my main issue with Final Fantasy MMO. You're an old BG, Baldur's Gate 1-2 fan, wasn't fond of DOS2, I don't know what that is. Alright, you think Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game, not a great game. John Doe thing feels a bit like you're just there to explore your companion story. Seems a bit overly into you. Okay. Damn, 2 stores with systems and this trash both times. Absolute trash systems. No, I don't want drone control with a defense drone. I could get a pre-igniter, but these weapons don't seem amazing enough for a pre-igniter to be super useful when I need hacking. I mean, cloaking right now. Sacrilege, the story is best in slot. Alright. Well, I'm glad you liked the Final Fantasy story. It bored the hell out of me. Well, I'm not big into story, so... Alright, engage the pirate, and crew killing's the best here. Made it to 77 Final Fantasy 14 before he nodded off, rode off a mountain in combat, died for the first time and decided he can't take no more. Alright, how do I crew kill this without doing too much full damage? Without mind control, I don't know that I can. I feel like it'd have to be a fire in the hacked weapons room. Let's see if we can make that happen. This starts fires, right? 10% chance. Okay, breach is kind of something. The other guy won't go in there unless it's a fire, though, I don't think. Okay, double breach. Come on. I think I'd have to, like, kill O2 or something now. Okay. Oh, that one might trigger the next part, though. Okay, it didn't yet. Okay, this should kill this guy. Hopefully it's not an NG over there. This might do it. This might actually get the crew kill. Damn, it's gonna be close. Damn it. I have to do this for the high reward. Sucks. Yeah, all I remember about the story of Final Fantasy was you start on a carriage and they ask who you are, and then you go into some random story about saving the world. Like that's all I remember about the Final Fantasy story. It just feels like super generic, overly complicated political things between kingdoms, and you're some person fighting people. Like it just felt super generic and boring, and I don't know. That's what I remember from the story of Final Fantasy RPG. It's basically Skyrim. I feel like it's basically every RPG that ever exists anymore. Yeah, do that. Hopefully desync these guys. I remember more about Final Fantasy 11-14, probably because you got to play your character for more than 5 minutes without a cutscene to tell you how awesome you were. Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Well, that's a lot of lasers. We have a lot of dodges, at least. No, we're just gonna keep venting you. Okay, now they're in my piloting. Okay. Now this whole the player as the hero thing is one of the like modern gaming devices that this one YouTube channel I watch talks about. How, you know, back when you played EverQuest or started World of Warcraft, when World of Warcraft first came out, you're not always the hero, and it's kind of good to not be the hero, because then you don't have like this artificial story of feeling like, yay, I'm the hero, but so is like the other 5,000 people that are running around. So if everybody's a hero, there's no prestige to the people who actually make the end game or like the best on the server or whatever. It's just kind of waters down any sense of achievement in a lot of these games, it feels like. Yeah, the whole chosen one trope, I guess. No, it's not John Strife Hayes that I read about it, but he's probably, or that I watched, but he's one of them that probably has done a similar video about that. The one I watched is a guy called Narc, or Narciverse. You honestly hate it too when characters fawn over the protagonist too much. When they do that, it feels like you haven't achieved anything by yourself. Alright, let's hack shields, shoot missiles. And I think John Strife Hayes does good videos, but he honestly annoys me a little bit with how what is it about John Strife Hayes that bugs me a little bit? The way everything comes across, maybe it's just his way of talking or his it feels, I don't want to say condescending, but like, this is the only opinion that matters. If you don't agree with my opinion, your opinion is not a valid opinion, because my opinion is the best opinion that's ever been an opinion.
Game. Fuck you.
I just hate people with 3 names. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't know, maybe it feels like condescension or something. But I think he's got really good ideas and good videos. But he's always got his coffee mug.
Come on, man.
And he's got this really intense stare, like, this is the final end-all be-all of any opinion that's ever been opinioned on the YouTube opinion. I don't know. Dragon Age has that problem real bad, where everybody loves you so much. Hey, we got a double crew kill reward, nice. You felt that way watching Hogwarts Legacy? Every time we do anything, it's no one's done that before. Yeah, it's true. With the whole ancient magic thing, it definitely suffers from that. Josh is a very secure man in his opinions. That's true. That is true. Maybe I'm that way and I see too much of myself in him. I'm like, man, that guy's so conceited. Only I'm right. No, I don't know. It's it's just when I hear him talk, I get that. He reminds me a bit of my older brother, who Mr. Shogi was best friends with. And I love my older brother, but when he has an opinion about anything, if you say something that even slightly deviates from it, you are wrong. You are wrong, and he'll tell you exactly why you're wrong. So don't tell him that wrong opinion, because you'll hear all about how you're wrong all the time. So, you think it's a bit of a YouTube reaction act? In his Twitch streams, he seems super chill and open to different points of view? Okay. It makes sense. When you do a YouTube video, you have to be very concise and... what's the word? Like, it has to be very specific about what opinion or stance you're taking. You can't be wishy-washy on YouTube, or else people will be like, you don't even have an opinion. That always bugged you about Skyrim? You're the leader of the Assassin's Guild, the Mages Guild, the president of the fraternity, and the leader of the Warriors Guild? How do you have time to do anything else? It's very interesting. I consider him condescending. I mean, it's, again, it might just be his persona on the YouTube videos. It might just be that. And maybe it's his accent. I don't know. But I listen to a lot of, or watch a lot of videos of, you know, UK folks. And they don't give me quite the same I'm right and you're wrong vibe. But again, I haven't watched one of his videos in a long time, so... it's almost like he's very perfunctory with the way he says anything. It's, I don't know. Maybe it's just is the rhythm of his talking. I don't know. You have to be inflammatory on YouTube. Yeah, that's probably a way to say it. You tend to like to be the anti-hero or the underdog. You have a definite soft spot for being the average Joe. Happens to be at the right place at the wrong time. Do you like you can be a character has a past though? Extra props if you can pick that past. Nice. All right, you just got here, and what does a Leto see? This is a charged Leto. This is the weapon we started with. It's a chain laser that's also Leto, so it bypasses all shields, does 1 damage. It's a very interesting weapon that has a lot of potential, but doesn't synergize super well. So, been quite an interesting run. And I cannot find systems to save my life. I've been to like 4 stores or something, and I still have only been able to buy hacking so far. I think being extreme in opinion gets more of a rise out of people, making it more likely to leave comments. Ensures it's good for algorithm. Makes sense, yeah. And I don't know, and I'm sure John Strife Hayes doesn't even try to be inflammatory. It's just the way his delivery for some reason. God damn it. Is this a level 3 cloaking big giant missile running away bullshit fight? Sure is.
Fuck you, man.
Bullshit fight is bullshit. He's just gonna dodge everything. And the missile will never go down. Then he'll cloak and run away, and we'll lose a jump. Okay, it looks like at least we can always run away here. Alright, screw this BS fight. I'm just gonna leave now. You thought it was called Leto because Jared Leto wants to board the enemy ship. There you go. Hi, President of the Mages College. We haven't seen you here in 3.5 years. Nothing has happened. You're still in charge. Also, you don't have to do anything. That does sound like Skyrim. And I'll give you a hint. Elder Scrolls Online is basically the same thing. Only it's a world filled with 5,000 other presidents of the Mages College running around. It's... I enjoy the combat decently well in Elder Scrolls Online. It's nothing amazing, and it's not as good as a lot of other MMOs I've played, but I enjoy it enough that I overlook all the modern shenanigans of stupid everybody's the hero and you better get your dailies done or you're gonna miss out. Just all the modern gaming annoying stuff. Just overlook it because there's not a better MMO that I want to play right now. I think the run we sold to Leto at cost 3 power because it looking pretty good here even with no synergies. Oh, you reduced its power cost? Okay. Dodges though. Okay, there we go. Nope, it doesn't use missiles. That's the big thing about it. It doesn't use missiles. You love Rand's older brother, but when he gets going on his views and opinions on things, it's like sitting through a Pentagon briefing and all he provided me was a Happy Meal and he took the toy. Hurts your soul sometimes. Yeah. Shogi knows my older bro. You thought it targeted the Leto deck of the ship. I'm sure you're making jokes, but I'm not getting them even a little bit M-Pain trained, sorry. I know. I've never seen a movie with Jared Leto in it, and I don't know what a Leto deck is, so I just don't get any of the jokes, sorry. Next game, when you become the president of the organization, you make a ton of money for 30 days, twice a day. You have to essentially answer high-stress moral dilemmas like the trolley problem. Okay. Finally, we find cloaking. Finally. Okay. And now I'm going to sell Charge Ion. Get another mediocre laser. And see if we can maybe get it online. Do I see another store per chance? Oh, I should have been looking at empty jumps. This is a freaking rebel stronghold. I've been skipping all my empty jumps. Well, I think I screwed myself over here. Oh, well. I'm actually going to swap the Jared Leto for now, even though it bypasses everything. It's anti-synergy, so I want this volley to work. I don't know, maybe instead of heavy laser, I want to get it online. I don't know. Use the drone by the drone part. So mind control's the only thing else we need. I think I screwed myself on getting. Let's just hope look around is here. I've been so involved with the gaming conversation. All right, just get lucky. Question: is it a good idea to place the Amoeba crew in FTL and sensors? I have no idea what Amoeba crew is. OBS Dark. What's Amoeba crew? Not even good, just lucky. Okay, no missiles for you. On cruise ships, they are labeled different names, and one is Leto. The different decks on a ship? Okay. I've been on one cruise in my life. And I think that's the only time I've ever been on a ship that even has deck names. So, again, not a lot of knowledge for me on ship terminology, that's for sure. Something tells me you might be a little salty if an opposing ship had the something. You hate autocorrect. Okay. Hi, Rand. A comet is heading towards a small village. We can have the mages divert the comet and save the village, but it'll destroy a sheep pasture they used to make coats for an orphanage. The orphanage will surely freeze. You're president. Tell us what to do. Nice. Streamer luck, I know. Oh, Amoeba crew is slugs? Okay, I've never heard them called that before. So you're asking if slugs are good on sensors. Slugs are good on piloting because they're immune to mind control. So if enemy has mind control, you don't lose dodges because they mind control your pilot. That is the ideal place to put slug crew, is piloting. Ship the slugs don't use sensors, but it said in the description that it's because they are slugs. It is said in the description then is because they are slugs, then they can read other ships. I'm sorry, your English is, I'm having a hard time following it, but no, putting them in sensors doesn't do anything. What they're saying is that they can see what crew is in another ship when your sensors don't work, and they don't have to be in sensors for that to work. Basically what that's saying is that when you're in a nebula, you can see into enemy ships. That's all that that's saying. Donde está la pantalones? Oh my god, these freaking dodges. This guy has effectively 4 shields and he dodged about half my shots. I think we're running here. Okay, screw this damn fight. Alright. There's our mind control. Do I want to keep the 2 power, bypass all shields, chain? I think I do want to keep this, actually. As much as I'd love to get another heavy laser. What I really want is more than 2 shots for 2 power. This guy is better, so what I'm going to actually do is go like this. Have the Leto be online, and these guys are my bonus shots. Last question. Do you have more than one give better detection? Do have more than one give better detection? Oh, are you asking if you have multiple slugs, we have better vision? No. 1 slug will give you all the vision you can possibly get. Just like you can't have multiple sensor systems, having 1 slug basically does everything you need it to do. Language is cool. Well, I'm going to assume that OBS Dark is not a native English speaker, so I'm trying to not be too mean about suboptimal English structure. I meant to hack the piloting for that shot. And I'm late on that. Damn, messed that up. You're gonna go recharge your keyboard now. Okay. Happy keyboard recharging. Okay, keep firing. Actually, I'm safe from damage now. I didn't even need to do that. Been better if his bomb wasn't online. Maybe we'll get some repair training or something. Beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up, beep. Alright, what sector are we in? We're in sector 6. We got our swarm missile we sold back earlier. Alright, looks like we're going a little bit late today, unless the last run. I might try to speed run the last run. And maybe I'll take any free option, free deal they'll send me. Any free stuff is accepted free stuff. Damn it, I didn't think about that. Okay. Oh good, it didn't, at least it didn't shoot down my drone. So we got lucky there. Again, not even good, just lucky. Piece of trivia about Aquatica. It has pretty high number of medbay blue options. What is Aquatica? You mean the crew? Or the system? The sector? Or what? Is that the name of the sector or the crew? The sector. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, you said Aquatica like I would immediately know what it was, but I guess that's the sector name. Alright, I guess we go Uncharted. I think I have long-range scanners. Are there jellyfish things? That's a great question. Uncharted, I got my long-range scanners. Power, power, power. Crystal D or Lane UC are very fast ships that won't want to jump around. Okay. Yeah, I want to do a 3rd run, but I also don't want to go like an hour late. Because, I feel like my Hard Mode No Pause runs might have some late runs this week if we get some difficult ships, and I don't want to I haven't been working. I didn't work out very much last week. It's partly because of my addiction to Elder Scrolls, but it's also partly because my streams, when my streams go late, I'm so tired I don't feel like I have the energy to go work out, and I don't want to skip workouts. So I'm trying to not go late past my normal time on a lot of streams. So let's see here. So basically it's my excuse to want to get off work early. Get off my, not early, but you know, not stream late. Hey, look at that free human event. You know what? You're more useful than this RTO. Did I have somebody who wanted to specifically be a vented human? I don't think so. So, you know what? Grima, enjoy space. I hear it's lovely this time of year. Enjoy space. Okay, store with 34 scrap. What would I even do at a store? Sell a swarm missile. Okay. Buy a flak if possible. Rest in peace, Grima. There's a Zoltan shield bypass we wanted last run. We never found. How many jumps do we have this final sector? Oh, we have exactly enough fuel. Exactly enough fuel already. What agreement to get this treatment? Asked to be a human who gets vented all the time. Not much, just that. Don't worry, he likes it. He's a human who's accepted his lot in life. How do I know? I asked him. Totally said he loves being vented. Makes him feel like he's young, his younger days in human venting school. All these dodges. Grima died doing what he loves, being vented. That's right. That is a lot of combat drones, my goodness. How many have I shot down, by the way? Best thing about space, there's plenty of space in space. Never run out. It's almost infinite, one might say. Spicy ship, that's a lot of offensive drones, that's for sure. Shot down 2 drones by your count. Okay, nice. Free stuff, gotta love it. No, and in order to get all my jumps, I gotta go back around this way. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I gotta basically head there now. Want to get these jumps, but you know what they say? It's better to have breathed and been vented than to have never breathed at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that saying goes. Sounds about right. Kill your friends. In my cloaking, huh? This guy is dodging like a mofo. Okay. Kill your friends again while your ship is dead. Alright, wear off mind control so I can vent this guy. Excuse me while I vent this guy. Actually, my hands are hurting a little bit. Alright. Around this way, half power. Alright, thank you, Rock, for blue options. Store. I definitely played far too much Elder Scrolls Online over the weekend. Oh man, I was trying to get my last character to max level. Yeah, I like Cold Laser better than Burst Laser 1, I think. Yeah, let's do it. That. 4th pike beam. We could have had the full pikening. Well, let me just show you how much I'm sore about missing that. Lol. I'm not sore about missing that, by the way. I couldn't think of a face to make about not caring about pike beams. No weapons allowed. Alright, double fire. He never leaves. It's like the Hotel California. Oh, wait, you do get to leave. That's a great deal, actually. I don't know if I'll get the store to sell. Get a store to sell that, but that is all right. All right, you can leave the Hotel California. All you gotta do is give me a 100 scrap deal. That's all it takes. 100 scrap deal. Oh my gosh, I've already gotten a bunch more Twitch messages today. All right, one of them I think is Jamrock showing me another game, new game or something though. Kill your friends. I do not have any mantis on this ship to help deal with orders. All these freaking humans on my ship. Good hits. Don't actually do damage though. Pibbity pibbity pop. Pibbity poppity boo. Alright, 55 scrap. Our scrap gains are good though. We're gonna be very rich. We probably get 4th shield this run. Depending on how our sector 8 goes. See if I can get any piloting down with the Leto. Pretty darn good dodges. Now no more dodges. Beautiful. Stop that. Get breached on, sir. Gotta love the sound of a hull laser breaching. Love the smell of napalm in the morning and the sound of hull laser breaching. Okay. Let's go wreck this boss. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not a modded boss with like 6 extra crew and drone control every phase or any of that stuff. I don't think that Mr. Keys did any mods to the boss fight on this mod. Mods to the boss fight on the mod. Don't mod the mod. Okay. Alright, it's gotta go all into weapons here. Frickin' missile with 8,000 value points is what this is. The worst part about this enemy weapon system is that he has a missile with a Vulcan, and it's not the Vulcan that's the problem. It's the missile having all the value points. So I can't get it offline and I can't dodge because 45% equals effing 0%. Remember times flagship used to have massive plus 18 crew in your mods? Some stupid hyperspace thing was responsible. You had to remove that. I'm glad it doesn't do that anymore. That was hard to deal with. It was basically impossible to crew kill with all that craziness. Do I take the repair? Yeah, for the drone parts I think I will. So for all of you who love to do the bank heists in chat, Tyler gave me a really good idea of how to change the bank heists so that it's more in line with the stream. The problem is, in order to do that, you have to have a subscription to DeepBot, which apparently I don't have anymore. So I might eventually have to do the DeepBot subscription so that we can change it so that you're robbing a cookie bank or a space vault or something. Tyler had some really cool ideas and gave me all the text for it. It was really, really cool idea. And apparently I don't have VIP even though I paid for this bot, so it's... We might eventually have more interesting bot descriptions and shenanigans going on. Alright, that should be easy finish to the fight. There's not enough time thing. We don't have to crew kill. Beautiful. Alright, we don't... Doesn't look like we have to dive. Awesome. Fourth shield. 1 or 2 more value points with power would be really nice. This guy's got more shield power than the players are allowed to have. How balanced and lucky for you, sir. Good. Breach shield, so those will never get repaired. Bum 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 bum. That's a lot of breaches. Yo, dog, I heard you like breaches, so I breached your breach so you can get breached with your breach. I don't like breaches. Who told you I like breaches? Last 2 value points. If I get power, we are maxed out, man. Well, not maxed out, but have everything I would like to get. Damn, empty jump is empty. Didn't get the backup battery value. Not even fully upgraded. Okay, let's see what he hacks. Clone Bay, it's a good hack. Let's try to get some shield crew kill shenanigans going on here. We cloak the first missile. There. This might one-shot that dude. Not quite. I need the missile to go offline. Perfect. There we go. That'll... Should delay it just long enough for Cloaking to get back up, unless I'm mistaken. Good dodges. Beautiful. That's some good fire crew kills. Nice.
Come on, man. These fucking dodges.
Whew. Get deleted, humans. Okay. All but one guy dead. Perfect phase 1. Oh, except he cloaked right before our last shot finished him. You're happy with 2 power Leto? Yeah, I said it was low projectiles early, but if I just treat it as like its own thing, like this own little extra 1 damage we get, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's super OP, and I wouldn't say it's super weak. So maybe balanced, maybe. Maybe on the strong side, depending on what defenses the ship starts with. Okay. There's an achievement, SMPK Insurrection Plus, for triggering ammo 3 times in the same run. So that's killing all the crew in each phase of the flagship. It's crazy. That sounds insanely difficult in your mod with how hard it is to crew kill in your mod. From what I remember anyway. Okay, no missiles for you. I remember it being very hard to crew kill in your mod. Good, that guy's offline, perfect. Because you had Clone Bay, extra crew, and I think drone control in every phase or something crazy like that. We're taking 1 damage. How did that repair? Why did that repair? How was that online with there any being... Oh, because the defense drone. Us shooting down the defense drone just made us take boarding attack damage from this guy. Wow. I don't know that I knew that it worked that way. Maybe kind of balanced. Maybe. The greatest compliment. There you go. I don't know. It's FTL. Is anything balanced? Who knows? I talk about balance a lot and I don't have a clue. I don't know what I'm freaking talking about. Let's get swiggity swaggity sensors. Swiggity swaggity swiggity swaggity swoo. Alright, so we don't cloak first missile, we'll cloak the second one. Because it should time out with the overcharge.
Fuck you, FTL. Death by
Triple hit.
Missiles, man.
Triple hit, amazing. Okay, that does time out well.
You should have 0 goddamn dodges.
There we go. Can I get through, please? Nope. Wow, these are insane dodges. Come on. There it is.
Frickin' Neo over here. Frickin' Neo.
Look there. I'm basically doing no pause this fight. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Missile down. There we go. Now we're good. Now we are good. I think this might actually be the shield coming back up. No, it's not. Okay. With how long this fight has taken, it felt like that was the shield about to come up. Alright, GG cookie time. We did it. Oh man, these have been some long runs for viewership day. The Prism. The Prism from the Keith ship pack, which was the Rock A. First rock of the ships from this. First was the Rock D, I think it was called. Really high score. $19.80 slow clap on that run. Thanks, Saucer. So, Mr. Keys, if you can tell me while I go on break what you think the stronger ships that I could play next, so I don't have to go too late. That might be a faster run. Let me know. And when we come back, my friends, we're gonna do one more run, and I'm gonna do a quick break here so we can jump right in the last run and hopefully not go too late. Y'all are rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.